Hello. In continuation of the chapter coordinate geometry, we have discussed about distance formula, section formula. Now coming to area of triangle. How to derive area of triangle formula when the coordinates are given. Okay. A triangle ABC. This is the formula area of triangle. What is it? Area of triangle. Area of triangle, it's not a half into base into height. When the coordinates are given, how to find the area of a triangle. Okay. There are three vertices of a triangle. Let A x1 y1, second B x2 y2, and third is C x3 y3. Now we are going to find the area of a triangle. Draw three perpendiculars on the x-axis. Okay, this is P, Q, R. Draw three perpendiculars on the x-axis. Area of triangle ABC. Area of triangle ABC is equal to, may I write area of a trapezium BAQP, area of trapezium BAQP plus area of trapezium QACR BAQP plus QACR minus area of trapezium BCRP minus area of trapezium BCRP. Is that okay? First of all, we are finding this complete area plus this complete area, and from these two complete areas, if I subtract this area, then what is left? Area of triangle. Okay. So using this concept, and we are finding the area of triangle ABC. This means, okay, area of triangle BAQP. Area of triangle BAQP, because these two sides are parallel. So area of trapezium 1 upon 2, sum of two parallel sides into height. So I write here area of BAQP is equal to half sum of two parallel sides BP plus AQ, and height is PQ, plus area of QACR half sum of two parallel sides, that is AQ plus CR multiplied by height QR, and third one is minus 1 upon 2 area of BCQR BCRP 1 upon 2 BP plus CR multiplied by PR. Okay. Substituting value in terms of that, 1 upon 2, what is the value of BP? The value of BP is y2, intercept on y-axis, y2, plus AQ. The value of AQ is y1, multiplied by PQ. What is PQ? This is a PQ. PQ, that means OQ minus OP. What is the value of OQ? That is x1 minus x2. x1 minus x2. Okay. Plus 1 upon 2 AQ plus CR. AQ plus CR. AQ is y1 plus CR y3. So y1 plus y3, and QR. This is QR. QR, that means OR minus OQ. What is the value of OR? X3 minus OQ, it is X1. X3 minus X1. Minus, third is 1 upon 2 BP plus CR. What is BP? BP, that is Y2 plus CR Y3. Y2 plus Y3. And PR, the value of PR, that means it is OR minus OP. OR X3 minus x2. x3 minus x2. These are the values which I substituted in place of all these terms BP, CR, PR. After that, 1 upon 2, 1 upon 2, 1 upon 2, which is common from everywhere. So I am taking 1 upon 2 common. Okay. Now, x1, y1 and x1, x2, x3. Right? x1, x2, x3. Here what I am doing here, I am simply multiplying to all the terms and opening all the brackets. Here there are two brackets. We'll open the bracket. 1 upon 2 is common from everywhere. So I open the bracket. Okay. x1, y1, x1, y2 plus x1, y1 minus x2, y2 and minus x2, y1. Okay. So multiplication of the bracket plus second x3, y1 plus x3, y3 minus x1, y1 minus x1, y3 bracket. After that, it is minus sign. Outside there is a minus. So keep this minus in your mind. x3, y3 with minus sign minus x3, y3 minus x3, y2 minus x3, y2. After that, minus x2, y2 and minus minus it is plus x2, y2 and this is x2, y3 with plus x2, y3. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 steps total. After that, any term which can be cancelled, x1, y1 and minus x1, y1. After that, x2, y2, it is x2, y2, opposite side. x3, y3 minus x3, y3, cancel. After that, I am taking x1 common. x1. I have to see the term in which there is a x1. So the terms which are having x1, y2 and x1, y3. I am taking x1 common. So it is coming y2 minus y3. Plus, now I'll take x2 common. If I'll take x2 common, x2 having this term and x2 having this term. y3 minus y1 plus x3 common. And if I take x3 common, x3 y1 and x3 y2. So y1 minus y2. That's it. Okay. 1 upon 2 x1 y2 minus y3 plus x2 y3 minus y1 plus x3 y1 minus y2. What is it? This is area of triangle. Area of triangle is equal to. So this we have to understand as a formula for finding the area of a triangle. So area of triangle is equal to 1 upon 2 x1 outside. If you want to keep in your mind, then you can remember one thing. Is right here simply x 1 upon 2 x y minus y plus x y minus y plus x y minus y. Simply you can remember this outside x y minus y, y minus y, y minus y. And now you are putting the value 1, 2, 3 sequence wise, like 1, 2, 3, starting here from 1. So now start from 2, 2, 3, 1, start from 3, 3, 1, 2. Okay. So this is a formula of half outside. That is a formula area of triangle ABC. When three coordinates are given, three vertices are given of a triangle to find the area of a triangle. That is one more part in it. You can imagine if these 3 points A, B and C are collinear, then which possible condition we have? if these 3 points are collinear, what happens? If these 3 points A, B and C are collinear. Collinear, what does it mean? They are coming in a straight line like this. A, B, C. If these 3 points are collinear, so what can you think about the area of this triangle ABC? Whether the triangle is formed or not, triangle will not be formed. ABC, there's a straight line only. And if we will understand, suppose it is a triangle, then what is the area of it? Area is 0. So if 3 points are collinear, in this case the area of triangle is equal to 0. Okay. Excuse me. So the condition is given if 3 points are collinear. If 3 points are collinear, then the condition is, this is a formula, area of triangle is equal to this. So area of triangle is equal to 0. Area of triangle is equal to 0. Area of triangle formula is 1 upon 2 x1 y2 minus y3 plus x2 y3 minus y1 plus x3 y1 minus y2 is equal to 0. Okay. And is equal to 0, what does it mean? This 1 upon 2 is outside. You can shift this 1 upon 2 here, it becomes 0. So finally the term is, this means x1 y2 minus y3 plus x2 y3 minus y1 plus x3 y1 minus y2 is equal to 0. Which condition is this? This is the condition when 3 points are collinear, their coordinates are given. Okay. So this also you will remember it when it is given that find the value of k when 3 points are collinear. So you can put the value here x1 y1, x2 y2 and x3 y3 and getting the value of k. So these are the some questions I am taking from this exercise. By the way, it's a very simple question. Substituting the value is required only. Suppose if you are going to find the area of quadrilateral, when 4 vertices in the form of quadrilateral, 4 vertices are given. How to find the area of quadrilateral? How to find the area of quadrilateral? Suppose this is a quadrilateral A, B, C, D, and you are going to find the area of it. x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3, and it is x4, y4. And we are going to find the area of this quadrilateral. Okay. We know that how to find the area of triangle. So simply you can join it from A to C or B to D. You have joined from A to C. So now what happens? Area of ABCD is equal to area of triangle ABC plus area of triangle ADC. Okay. Sum of the areas of these two triangles is equal to area of quadrilateral. So need not to remember any other formula, simply area of triangle ABC plus area of triangle ADC is equal to area of quadrilateral ABCD. Same as if you are going to find the area of pentagon, same as you join it, area of first triangle, area of second triangle, area of third triangle. Okay. Now some questions I am taking. By the way, from the optional exercise, I want to take some questions in this lecture. By the way, question number 1, find the area of a triangle whose vertices are 3 points are given. Okay, one question, first part and second part, exercise 7.3. Question number 1, second part. Okay, we are going to find the area of triangle. Points are given -5, -1, 3, -5 and 5, 2. and we are going to find the area of triangle. It is given that find the area of triangle whose vertices are. These are the vertices. Okay. So let A minus 5 minus 1, B 3 minus 5, and C 5 2. These are the vertices of a triangle. We are going to find the area. By the way, it is x1 y1, second is x2 y2, and this is x3 y3. Area of triangle ABC, because I have taken 3 points ABC in form, so ABC is equal to 1 upon 2 x1 y2 minus y3 plus x2 y3 minus y1 plus x3 y1 minus y2. Okay. Simply we'll put the value x1 minus 5, y2 minus y3, y2 minus 5 minus 2 plus x2 3, y3 minus y1 2 minus minus 1 plus 1 plus x3 that is 5, y1 minus y2 minus 1 minus minus plus 5. Okay. Simply substitution in place of x1 y1, x2 y2, and x3 y3. 1 upon 2 minus 5, solve the bracket, minus 5 minus 2 minus 7 plus 3, 2 plus 1 3 plus 5 minus 1 plus 5 it is 4. 1 upon 2, 7 5 is 35, both are negative, sign is positive, plus 3 3 is 9, plus 5 4 is 20. All are positive. We can add them. 5 plus 9 14, 1 3 4 5 6 64. Outside 1 by 2. Okay. Outside 1 by 2 will be cancelled. Answer 32. So answer is 32 square unit. Because it is an area, that is one thing. Remember, second thing, in case suppose this 32 comes in the form of negative. Suppose all the terms are minus and the answer is coming in the form of negative. So this minus sign will be ignorable. We can neglect this minus sign because area will never be in the form of negative. So it is always written the area in the form of positive. Okay. So that is the way I will find the area of a triangle. Now I am taking question number 2. Question number second, first part. Question number second, first part is, in each of the following, find the value of k for which the points are collinear. Now we are going to find the value of k when the points are collinear. Second question, first part. The points are given 7 minus 2, 5 1, and 3k. And condition is given the points are collinear. I told you if the points are collinear, that means area of 0. It is given that points are collinear. What does it mean? Area of triangle is equal to 0. This is the condition. Area of triangle is equal to 0. Put the value in place of that. This is x1 y1. It is x2 y2. And there is x3 y3. x1 7. y2 minus y3 1 minus k. Plus x2 5. y3 minus y1 k minus minus plus 2. And third is x3 3. y1 minus y2 minus 2 minus 1 is equal to 0. Bracket, we'll have to open the bracket. 7 minus 7k plus 5k plus 5 2s are 10 minus 2 minus 1 minus 3 multiplied by 3 it is minus 9 is equal to 0. Like terms will be added. Minus 7k plus 5k minus 2k, 7 plus 10 17, and 17 minus 9 it is 8. 17 minus 9 plus 8 is equal to 0. So minus 2k is equal to minus 4, minus minus cancel, k is equal to 4 upon 2, that is 2. So the value of k is equal to 2 when the points are collinear. Okay. So we'll solve these questions. There is no problem in this exercise 7.3. Some 1 or 2 questions I am taking from the optional exercise. I am taking from the optional exercise some questions, exercise 7.4. Question number 1 is, determine the ratio in which the line 2x plus y minus 4 is equal to 0 divides the line segment joining the point A2 minus 2 and B3 7. It's an important question. Okay. Question is, determine the ratio in which the line. Question number 1. Determine the ratio in which the line 2x plus y minus 4 is equal to 0, in which the line 2x plus 4 minus 0 divides the line segment joining the points joining the points A and B, and the points are A and B given 2 and minus 2 and 3 and 7. Okay. Determine the ratio in which the line 2x plus y minus 4 is equal to 0 divides the line segment joining the points. Should I make a simple diagram here? Suppose this is the line segment A 2 minus 2 and B 3 comma 7. Okay. Question is, determine the ratio in which the line, this is the line 2x plus y minus 4 is equal to 0. This is the line which is dividing to. Okay, suppose this line is intersecting at this point, let the point be P. Okay, and I can consider the coordinates of P, x, comma, y. Okay, coordinate of P, x, comma, y, since the equation 2x plus y minus 4 is equal to 0, so it will satisfy. Okay, and finding the ratio. So I'll consider let the point P divides to join AB in the ratio. May I take here ratio like K ratio 1? Why I have taken K ratio 1? Why not M1, M2? Because if I take K ratio 1, that means it is sufficient for us to find the value of K. Whatever the value of K is coming, suppose it is coming 2 upon 7. So the ratio is 2 upon 7. Okay. So it is the simplest way. If you are finding the ratio, simply you will take a term. First is any constant term, second is 1. So let the point P divides to join AB in the ratio K ratio 1. Okay. Got it? It is divided in the K ratio 1 by section formula, using section formula. What is the section formula? Section formula is x is equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 upon m1 plus m2. K multiplied by 3 plus 1 multiplied by 2 upon k plus 1. That means 3k plus 2 upon k plus 1, and y is equal to y is equal to k multiplied by 7 plus 1 multiplied by minus 2 upon k plus 1. So it is 7k minus 2 upon k plus 1. Okay. These are the values of x and y. Since these values x and y, they will satisfy to the equation of line point xy will satisfy to equation 2x plus y minus 4 is equal to 0. Yes or no? Because these are the points which points lying on this equation 2x plus y minus 4 is equal to 0. So they will satisfy this equation. They will satisfy this equation. So that means 2 in place of x. The value of x is 3k plus 2 upon k plus 1 and plus y. The value of y is 7k minus 2 upon k plus 1 minus 4 is equal to 0. Okay, this is down. This means 6k plus 4 upon k plus 1 plus 7k minus 2 upon k plus 1 is equal to 4. Okay, LCM, so I am solving here. LCM k plus 1, 6k plus 4 plus 7k minus 2 is equal to 4. Okay. K plus 1 will be shifted here, multiplied with 4. 4k plus 4 is coming here. 6k plus 7k, 13k. 4 minus 2 plus 2 is equal to 4 multiplied by k plus 1. So this means 13k plus 2 is equal to 4k plus 4. Shifting k here, 13k minus 4k is equal to 4 minus 2. 13k minus 4k, it is 9k. Okay, is equal to 2. So therefore k is equal to 2 upon 9. That means it is 2 ratio 9. So what is the question? Question is determine the ratio. So the ratios are 2:9. Okay. Got it? One more question I want to take from this exercise. Question number 3. There are two questions, number 3 and number 4. Both the questions are important. Exercise 7.4. Question number. Third question is find the center of the circle passing through the point 6, minus 6, 3, minus 7 and 3, 3. On the circumference of circle there are 3 points and you know that from the center the distance of the points lying on the circumference of circle are always equal. So we will consider the center be x, y. So distance from x, y to 6, minus 6, x, y to 3, minus 7 and x, y to 3, 3. So OA is equal to OB, OB is equal to OC. We are getting two equations and find the values of x and y. I think you can solve this question. Fourth I am solving. Two opposite vertices of a square are minus 1, 2 and 3, 2. Find the coordinates of the other two vertices. Okay. So I am taking question number 4. Fourth question is two opposite vertices of a square are minus 1, 2 and 3, 2. a rough diagram I am making. Opposite vertices are -1, 2. I think this is the position 1, and second is 3, 2. Okay, -1, 2 and 3, 2. These are opposite vertices. Okay. And the question is find the other two vertices, and it is I square. Question is two opposite vertices of square. Two opposite vertices of square are -1, 2 and 3, 2. Find other two. Find other two vertices. Okay. Suppose A, there is a C. B is coming here, D is coming here somewhere. A, B, C, it is D. Okay. X1, Y1, X2, Y2. Clear? Other two vertices I have taken X1, Y1 of B and X2, Y2 of D. And now we are finding the values of X1, Y1 and X2, Y2. Since ABCD is a square, what is the property of a square? All sides are equal and each interior angle is a right angle triangle. All sides are equal. Since ABCD is a square, therefore AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to DA. All sides are equal and angle A is equal to angle B is equal to angle C is equal to angle D is equal to 90 degree. Okay. So once I am using a distance formula like AB is equal to BC. Okay. So may I write here AB is equal to BC using distance formula. What is it? Distance formula. AB is equal to BC. Both the sides are equal using distance formula. Distance equal. So I'll write here x1 plus 1, x1 minus minus plus 1 whole square plus y1 minus 2 whole square is equal to x1 minus 3 whole square plus y1 minus 2 whole square. Is that okay? Using distance formula, it is coming in the form of under root because both are equal, therefore squaring and roots will be removed. Y1 minus 2 whole square, y1 minus 2 whole square, they will be cancelled. What is left? X1 plus 1 whole square is equal to x1 minus 3 whole square. A plus B whole square. X1 square plus 1 plus 2x1 is equal to x1 square plus 9 plus 6x1. Okay. X1 square it is cancelled. Here is coming 2x1 square plus 6x1 square, that is 8x1, 2x1 plus 6x1, 8x1 is equal to 8. So therefore x1 is equal to 8 upon 8, it means 1, x1 is equal to 1. Okay, we got it, one value, x1 is equal to 1, x1 is equal to 1. Now in triangle ABC, because one triangle angle B is a right angle triangle, so in triangle ABC I can use Pythagoras theorem. In triangle ABC using Pythagoras theorem. Okay, in triangle ABC using Pythagoras theorem. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. AC square x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square using distance formula. So 3 plus 1 whole square plus 2 minus 2 whole square. Okay. This is AC square is equal to AB square. AB square. X plus 1 whole square. X1 plus 1 whole square plus y1 minus 2 whole square plus BC square. BC square. X1 minus 3 whole square plus y1 minus 2 whole square. Okay. Since we have already got the value x1 is equal to 1, so where there is x1 I can put here 1. Put x1 is equal to 1. So which step? 3 plus 1 4, 4 4 is 16. 16 is equal to, this x1 is 1, 1 plus 1 whole square plus y1 minus 2 whole square plus 1 minus 3 whole square in place of x1 1 and y1 minus 2 whole square. 16 is equal to 1 plus 1 square root 2 4 plus y1 minus 2 whole square plus 1 minus 3 minus 2 whole square, it is plus 4. 1 minus 3 minus 2 whole square 4 plus y1 minus 2 whole square. It's okay. Now we are finding the value of y1. 16 is equal to 4 plus 4 8 plus y1 minus 2 whole square, y1 minus 2 whole square 2 y1 minus 2 whole square. Okay. 16 minus 8 is equal to 2 y1 minus 2 whole square. 16 minus 8, 8 upon 2 is equal to y1 minus 2 whole square. So that means y1 minus 2 whole square is equal to 4. And that means y1 minus 2 is equal to plus minus 2. Am I right? y1 minus 2 is equal to under root 4, that means it is plus minus 4. Plus sign. y1 minus 2 is equal to plus 2. So this means y1 is equal to 2 plus 2, 4, one value. Second, I can take minus sign. Minus sign. Minus sign y1 minus 2 is equal to minus 2. So this means y1 is equal to minus 2 plus 2, 0. So I got two value. One value of y1 is 0. Second value of y1 is 4. And the value of x1 is only 1, that is 1. So other two coordinates are B. Coordinate B. Coordinate B is x1, y1. x1 that is 1 and y1 is 0. So that means this point is coming here. Okay. And second, coordinate D, x1 1 and y1 is 4. So the exact location of the point B and D is here. B is coming on x-axis. That means this is the position. Here it is coming 0, 1, x-axis 1, y-axis 0, 1, 0, and it is coming 1, 4. This is 1, 0 and 1, 4. Why this x1 is equal to 1? Because you can see that the distance intercept on x-axis 1, it is also 1. So their one coordinate is same 1 and second is 0 and 4. Okay. So the other two coordinates are 1, 0 and 1, 4. Okay. Okay friends, thanks.